Wellbeing and Resilience in Early Childhood. Click on the link for an audio recording of this presentation. In this presentation, we will explore factors that impact on well-being. We will look specifically at how adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, affect childhood development and critically analyse influences from home and within educational settings in terms of how experiences can positively or negatively affect well-being. What is well-being? The Berkeley Institute of Wellbeing defines it as being a sense of health and vitality that arises from thoughts, emotions, actions, and experiences. Well-being is influenced by various factors such as the environment, interactions, and experiences that a child is immersed in as they develop. Forth and Thompson categorized different types of well-being into the areas of physical, mental health, emotional and social, cognitive and language, as well as school performance. These aspects can also be compared with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which outline the essential factors in order to achieve good well-being. This presentation will illustrate the factors that both positively and negatively impact upon well-being. Adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs. Secure relationships and positive experiences support healthy child development. Adverse childhood experiences, for example, exposure to neglect, abuse, violence, addiction, or depression, cause toxic stress, which impacts on lifelong health and behavior. ACEs have a significant impact on adult well-being and health. Studies show that ACEs contribute towards a series of negative behaviors, mental illness, and medical problems that could result in disease, disability, social problems, or early death. The impact of ACEs on mental and physical health. Early childhood experiences impact on lifelong mental and physical health. A child's brain, immune, cardiovascular, neuroendocrine, and metabolic systems are connected and respond to the environment. Ongoing toxic stress puts strain on these biological systems, which can result in mental and physical illness. The British Medical Journal, 2021, illustrates that the impact of ACEs during childhood can be severe. They are more likely to develop behavioral problems, social and emotional issues, and post-traumatic stress disorder. In their research article, they stipulate that ACEs also directly impact on brain development and cognitive ability. It is proven that multiple ACEs lead to more significant mental and health problems. The impact of ACEs in Brazil. There is limited research with regards to the impact of ACEs in Brazil, where I work. I explore data that demonstrates the negative impact of ACEs on child development and pedagogical achievement. A study by Hermano et al. Surveyed 3,500 mothers of infant children to investigate if there was a correlation between ACEs and child development. The research data from 2019 to 2020 was conducted in Ceará. The research concluded that children who experienced 3 or more ACEs had significantly lower development scores in relation to their fine and gross motor skills, their communication skills, and overall development. This negative impact is also shown in the research by the Public Health in Wales 2016, where it was identified that people are 5 times more likely to experience low mental well-being if they had ACEs. The impact of unresponsive parenting. Parents play a pivotal role when it comes to ensuring that their child is not exposed to ACEs. Now, we will explore the impact of responsive and unresponsive parenting. The Center of the Developing Child at Harvard University, supported by science research, points to 4 types of unresponsive or neglectful parenting, ordered by severity: occasional inattention, chronic understimulation, neglect by family or by an institutional setting. This hierarchy of neglect illustrates that occasional inattention can in fact benefit a child and support their inquiry and independence, allowing them time to explore and discover. However, at the other end of the spectrum is chronic neglect from families or abuse from an institutional setting, such as an orphanage or care home. The impact of responsive parenting. When we think about responsive parenting, links can be made to the attachment theories and the importance of building strong emotional bonds in the first years of life, which is crucial for development. It is also interesting to consider the different parenting styles and the impact they have on well-being, and to avoid emotional neglect. A responsive and attentive parent will be able to skillfully maneuver between the different styles depending on the situation, thus helping the child to develop resilience, independence, to be motivated, engaged, and respectful, and be able to set their own goals. Positive influences on well-being at home. There are many activities that take place at home that have an impact on positive well-being. Teaching your child how to communicate their feelings will help them emotionally and develop their communication skills. Providing a safe environment where they can explore, be active, and grow will help them physically and emotionally. Spending quality time, such as eating together at mealtimes, participating in physical activity, or reading, will help to build strong attachments. Helping your child to become curious about the world and eager to learn will help them with their education. Providing shelter and protection are rights of every child and are essential for well-being. Positive influences on well-being at school. Here, you will read a direct quote from Dweck, which clearly outlines the role of educators to facilitate well-being at school. A strong emphasis is placed on knowing the whole child and their uniqueness. A rich curriculum will offer a broad range of subjects that includes academics, sports, and arts. Secure and trusting relationships between staff and children will build confidence in a safe environment. An effective learning environment is well-resourced and suitable for the needs of the age group. An inclusive approach will respect equity and provide for the varying individual needs of every child. It is paramount that policies are put into practice and be evident in what is experienced and observed from day to day. Self-determination theory and growth mindset. To conclude, the work of Carol Dweck on growth mindset and the research on the self-determination theory are helpful approaches which can be adopted by educational settings. Children who operate with a growth mindset are able to believe that they can develop talents and abilities as well as acquire new knowledge, skills, and understanding. They also understand that challenge and critical feedback aid growth, and this facilitates good well-being. Thank you.